Imagine sipping your morning joe in your own damn driveway when two clowns in knockoff cop uniforms waddle up, zip ties dangling like cheap party favors, ready to arrest you for parking your truck wrong. That's the nightmare that kicked off for Jake Harlan, a quiet accountant who'd just moved to Sunnybrook Meadows, thinking he'd escaped city chaos for some suburban zen. But oh boy, these HOA enforcers had no clue they were poking a bear who'd been sharpening his claws in silence, watching their every hypocritical move. Jake had heard the whispers before he even unpacked his last box. Neighbors gossiped that he was some shady tax evader, dodging audits and hiding cash, total bull, spread by the HOA queen bee herself, Gladys Morton. Gladys, with her perpetual pearl necklace and saccharine smile, ruled the board like a mini dictator, preaching community harmony while nitpicking every blade of grass. Her husband was a retired beat cop, giving her that false aura of authority. But really, she was just terrified of anyone questioning her iron-fisted standards. Jake's crime, his slightly lifted Chevy pickup, perfect for weekend hikes, but apparently a visual blight under her arbitrary rules. He bit his tongue at first, observing how she'd fine him $250 for excessive vehicle height, while ignoring the identical trucks owned by her bridge club buddies. Things heated up when Gladys cornered him at the mailbox one crisp morning, her voice dripping with fake concern. "Jake, dear, we're all about order here. Your truck screams, troublemaker. Think of the children. Do you want them growing up in a junkyard?" Jake smiled thinly, replying, "Gladys, if my truck's a junkyard, what's that eyesore of a garden gnome army in your yard? Artistic expression, I suppose." She huffed, clipboard shaking, and slapped another fine for $100 for verbal aggression. Behind her back, Jake started documenting photos of her selective patrols, where she'd measure his driveway obsessively but wave cheerily at cronies' violations. The neighborhood chat groups buzzed with her manipulated rumors that Harlan guy's probably laundering money. Why else hide behind tinted windows? Jake stayed cool, but inside, he was piecing together her scam like a puzzle. The absurdity escalated at the monthly meeting, held at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday because, apparently, real jobs were optional in Gladys's world. She paraded in, announcing her new neighborhood watch elite, her nephews in thrift store security vests, armed with flashlights and delusions. For safety, she beamed, while they snapped pics of Jake's every move, like amateur spies tailing a Bond villain. One evening, they blocked his driveway, demanding ID. HOA protocol supersedes silly things like privacy, one nephew barked. Jake chuckled dryly. Supersedes? Big word for guys who can't spell trespassing. Gladys doubled down, filing a lien threat for non-cooperation, her emails laced with moral lectures. True residents prioritize unity over ego. But Jake had been digging. Public records showed her consulting firm siphoning HOA dues. No bids, just straight to her pocket, while fines funded her spa days. The powder keg blew at dawn one foggy morning. Gladys's goons marched up again, this time with plastic cuffs, yelling, "You're under HOA detention for repeated infractions." Jake, coffee in hand, slowly pulled out his phone, revealing a Livestream app he'd set up. "Detention? That's cute." Smile for the camera. "Fellas, your aunt's about to go viral." Chaos ensued as neighbors peeked out, phones recording. Gladys arrived, flustered and fuming. "This is for the greater good. You're disrupting our perfect community." Jake dropped his bomb, stacks of evidence, financial trails, witness statements from fined folks she'd targeted for daring to speak up, even emails proving her rumor-mongering. Greater good? Or your bank account? Gladys, state law says no-bid contracts are fraud. And impersonating authority? That's a felony snack for the DA. The reversal hit like sweet revenge. The crowd swelled. Residents who'd cowered now roared. Gladys stammered. "It's discretionary enforcement, for harmony." But her face crumpled as cops, real ones, showed. Tipped off by Jake's anonymous report. Her nephews scattered like roaches. And her husband's old badge couldn't save her from charges, embezzlement, harassment, the works. She lost her board seat, paid restitution, and slunk away. Her empire in ruins. Sunnybrook reformed, fair rules, transparent books, and Jake, he became the unsung hero. His truck parked proudly. But tell me, was Jake the real villain for fighting back? Or is every HOA tyrant just one expose away from crumbling?